It was like the end of the world. There was destruction everywhere. People scrambled around in hysterical panic. Cars and buses and taxis were slamming into each other by the second. Mass confusion reigned here in downtown Metropolis like never before. And the cause of all this,
the Illuminati. Now here is something that will stun, very likely outrage many who hear this.
I pledge allegiance to the
satanic
flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under
Luciferian conspiracy,
indivisible, with liberty and
brainwashed
for all.
Yeah, boy. Now that you done bought it. Check this shit out. Check this shit out.
But don't be alarmed. No one on earth will be harmed. Don't be alarmed. No one on earth will be harmed. Don't be alarmed. No one on earth will be harmed, at least not directly, in this controlled environment.
the masses don't know what is best for them. Bring about the destruction of the bring about destruction. Bring about using the word peace on earth as his bait. Bring about.
Hey, wake up, kid, you're dreaming.
I'm afraid we're only left with one alternative. I must ask you to exile yourself from the planet Earth.
Minus 15, 14, 13, T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We've gone for main engine start. We have main engine start. 0.
It wasn't for dreaming.
Sequence.
The fact that life protrudes molecules of oxygen intermingle with nitrogen. I still use my intellect circumnavigate in both hemispheres. We reach 189 milliseconds. My rhyme continues to tear through flesh. Thorough like transcendentalist poetics as I preach. Lyrics that intend only to beseech thee. Now I see light of day as ray beam shine through clouds like raindrops of acidic pH balance. My talents increase the feeling, the level gets more revealing. Some may act intelligent with the presence of relevance. Should have stayed celibate and abstain from touching the microphone. Transmitting hormones through electric shock. Dream sequence, the family handling more weight than break. Shake the faith from the tree and knowledge to dwell among the snakes. Lock them in heaven's gate and wait for hell about to drop into the atmosphere. Cause suicide is coming in. Clearly you do not hear me. Directly me as I speak. Avoid looking directly in my eyes because weak. I will make you draw energy from your adenosine triphosphate cycle. Event the title of my status when gripping the vocal tone magnification apparatus, aka the microphone. It must be known who has monopolized the globe. So all kowtow down, we're bow down to Aloe, Asinine rappers. Losing skills by the second. Run for me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take yo. Asinine rappers losing skills by the second. Run for me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was gonna take yo. You must now come to terms with the truth of your own meager existence on this earth. You have no proof, and you cannot convince us. My soul is too advanced. Ascended. It's the weakness of your thoughts I remember. Now run from me swiftly. I will lift thee off your bridges. Keep a folded witness of all the coward punches such as you. So accept the facts as they're presented. It's the very essence of your mental growth I prevent you. Is that the reason that brought us here to this point? Now with time as I commence to verify golden rhyme, words chime emitted from my cerebral cortex, flexed into esophagus complex, into the larynx, injected to molecules of air, which vibrate to your ear so that you know I'm still here. It's clear. Where aware can life be leading me? It's been defeated me since I was counting numbers with phalanges. I can't stand these years weighing me down like every atomic resonance. I might as well be dead like presidents.
Al, I think you can hold like a Glock in this thing.
I don't think I can do that, man.
Yeah, well, you gotta, I mean, can you at least like chew on a stick or something? You just pull up a pant leg or something.
I can't do it.
Smoke some. Talk about.
I know.
Just get away.
Asinine rappers manipulated in a second. They signed a contract just to get the mic checking. They lost it. You really didn't have to force it. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take yo. Asinine rappers manipulated in a second. They signed a contract just to get the mic checking. You lost it. You really didn't have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was gonna take yo. You cannot manipulate my fate. I shall debate because my physical body exists in infinite states. So in more ways than one, I will form the solid mass. The last ass who tried to take my prize, I vaporize. Telekinetic methods of approach to poach brain. Inject liquid nitrogen in your blood and freeze your veins. Then tap it like a junkie and watch it shatter to pieces. As I delete your ignorance, download my thesis. Process completed. Emptiness is all that's left when I arrive into this world that prescribes hate, anger, and lies. The multitude of you don't even understand the words I calculate. Added to the unmistakable fact that you're fake. Scribbling pages of empty promises. You know you never keep cause you're afraid to go with drummers. Some don't even possess a mind of their own. Following tones like microchip injected clones. Asinine rappers losing skills by the second. Run for me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take yo. Asinine rappers losing skills by the second. Run for me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take yo. to escape this madness. Labels are trying to get me to compromise my status, but that isn't likely to happen anytime soon. I study tactical maneuverings like a tune. Up steps one label to see if I can be mistreated. Too bad, sucker chump, I leave you poor broken defeated. I'm heated with the adrenaline that rushes through my veins. Attempt to persuade me like presidential campaigns. You make enough money off them, that's why you can't complain. Try to use me like a puppet for your capital gains. Now I'ma diss you just for spite. You know what you look like? A disease-infested hermaphrodite with half the mic. Take it from me, these labels will hang you out to dry. Unless you're smart about your shit and keep a watchful eye. Otherwise, these guys will always win clearly. They want me, but I'm not letting anybody near me.
Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure.
I rest on top of skyscrapers like drug pushers from Jamaica, writing names of all the labels trying to get my rhyme paper. Take a minute to inspect the ground level and I'm gone. Spotting black suits behind me, the chase is on. I know exactly what they want, but see they can't get it from me. Fell to the ground and scraped my knee, had bloody shoes like Bruno Mali. I know they hate bad pubs, so I call the news reporters. Make the labels cross the borders like their name was New World Order. First thing on my mind is to escape the label's wrath. I run past and leave their ass calculating the aftermath. They should've known Aloe Blacc has no remorse for acting rude. I will attack them from the inside like some Mexican food. And just then, when they think they got me, surprise, he got played. No way I'll be caught dead helping these labels get paid. I hid myself around the corner waiting for this two spot. Sucker punch them in the gut and hang them by the neckties.
Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. They got me under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got me under pressure.
I'm the first and the last. I built the world with my hands, and like aluminum, I'm crumbling and foiling the plans. Alpha Omega in the end, I'll be the last man who stands. Maintain my position, not a bitch, and I never ran. It's like duck, goose. I pick MCs out of the circle and hang them up on my noose. I leave them swinging in the wind with no chances for survival. They should have thought twice before trying to be my rival. My words are like the Bible, niggas singing my rhymes like church hymns. And then I punish them for their sins. Give me a chance and I'll be guaranteed to rip that shit apart. Even before I start, they jump like they got a baboon's heart. In a battle situation, my rhyme patterns are beautiful. Niggas get cut like a bitch with clipped cuticles. Keep on moving with locomotion on these tracks of fame. Fighting fire with fire, trying to beat the man at his game.
Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. They got. Under pressure, they got me under pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure, they got me under pressure.
Check it out, man, I'm sinking inside the quicksand. I'm feeling my brother's left hand grabbing onto mine so I can climb out of the depths of my mind, of my mind, of my mind. I'm now inside the bark of a tree, still brown, watching you stare at me and clown. My nerves still my life, but the air you breathe comes from my mic. Power to transform gases like oxygen to carbon dioxide and vice versa. But do you know what's worse? When niggas engrave their names in my skin, I bleed out the oxygen they breathe in. When I exhale, my skin becomes pale, and the frail soulless male feels he has the right to strike my limbs with a chainsaw. The rain saw my leaves falling in the fall and decided to fall. Now I drink the water from the soil, polluted with oil, choking my veins, aims to kill ill-fated thoughts, locking me in a world that's always hated me. The brown, dead, lonely tree. I am a rock, I am an island, I am the wind, I am a moon, I am a drum, I am a violin, I am the sound, I am a tune, I am a rock, I am an island, I am the wind, I am the moon, I am a drum, I am a violin, I am the sound, I am a tune. Check it out, man, I'm sinking inside the quicksand. I'm feeling my brother's right hand, grabbing onto mine so I can climb out of the depths of my mind, of my mind, of my mind. Now I'm brown like the mud, wet sand, grains from eroded rock and pains from when people walk on my back. It's cracking my spine, spinal column to my brain waves like the ocean on the seashore. Footprints emerge from crest to break awake. I smelled the salt. It wasn't my fault that lives were lost. You can't breathe water, so pay the cost unless you can afford it. Rebirth of the earth, Mother Nature reported. Born to die, I say. Live to lie, I say. Be wary of my way, I slay. You like the mud that you are. I mean, I am dead. My words are getting ahead of me. Speeding, misleading, feeding. I am a rock. Naturally. I am an island. I am the wind. I am the moon. I am a drum. I am a violin. I am the sound. I am a tune. I am a rock. Check it out, man, I'm sinking inside the quicksand. I'm feeling my brother's strong hands, grabbing onto mine so I can climb out of the depths of my mind, of my mind, of my mind. The honeydew bleach from the soul of the trees, let the limbs sway long, willows weep the song, and the wind west blows as the lunar glows. Can I live my dreams? Can I live my dreams? Free the winter song, enter into my sandcastle upon a cloud. I dance on heaven's floor and sing my thoughts aloud. Echoes ring from the walls of my nest. In flight, my wings beat like a drum on my breast. Holding golden raindrops that rest on my brow, blinking to the drip of an udderless cow. Many speak, more than few hear the speech spoken. None value the me that I know has been broken. Empty stairs vibrate with silent steps. Blind faith falls into the hapless depths that I personify. I am a rock, I am an island, I am the wind, I am the moon, I am a drum, I am a violin, I am the sound, I am a tune, I am a rock, I am an island, I am the wind, I am the moon, I am a drum, I am a violin, I am the sound, I am a tune. I am a tune. I am a rock. the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. Note this in your ledger, this one's for good measure. For the days of the past, the future lasts forever. Bad memories I sever and smile about the happy days. I finally found a cheese at the end of the maze. Relax from the social craze, just a man of my own. Destined to rest in the West End, that's my home. Many travels will come, but that's later in sight. Right now I sit and think about the beauty in life and reminisce about the good old days, days that made us who we are now. And that's how I spend my time melting into memories or whatever. This one's for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. Breathe in
through the nostrils.
Now just hold it, remembering the story the way my father told it. Breathe out. See, now that's what it's about. I shed my ego long ago and could care less about the clout, man. Life is too easy to be complicating things. And when people don't appease me, I just snap on my wings and float on into the wind like a cloud in a whirlwind, returning again. Success is calculated by the way that I made it, not the where I made it to. Hope it's the same for you, but really it's however you see it and how it makes you feel inside. Like manic depression or explosion of pride. Like asking the question when you know it's a lie. Like being embarrassed and just wanting to die. This one's for good measure. This one's for good measure. This one's for good. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. X marks the spot, Aloe's at the top. See, there's the spot where I met Cheap Shot. S, yes, so fresh. Oh, who they be? Styles beyond this planet, universe, galaxy. Family with mysteries, extinction. We think sometimes the same because we have no name, but names are not important in this case. Cause this face remembers yours, especially through open doors. And when they knock, my golden key opens the lock to see all types of rocks, mostly opal and obsidian. This city in which I hang my hat back is a town between hills and lagoons, and that's that. Always say always and never say never. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. That's 1 to grow on and 1 for good measure. Measure, 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 measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good pleasure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. That's 1 for the money, 2 for sunken treasure, 3 for milk and honey, and 4 for good measure. That's 1 for the happy days, 2 for the pleasure, 3 for best friends, 1 more for good measure. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind so I can travel on the path of the divine. frozen and ice cold, frigid, Antarctic market, heat-seeking, lyrics speaking directly for my target, melting the polar caps. Perhaps the synapse gap was separated like the Klondike mountain spike. I won't fail to point you out like a stalactite, but a stalagmite, aim the wrong direction. Make a connection with the sub-zero hero Aloe Blacc, taking a subject cause no one cannot compare no other rap. Symbolizing in the winter, enter Sandman with the plan. Snowflakes cause an avalanche on a human ranch in Japan. Can you stand the reign and terror that I impose? Like the Inquisition in Spain, torturing my worst foes. And so I pose a statue of perfection like the Pope. There remains no hope from blasphemy's catastrophe. Who's after me? Trying to shine like Aurora Borealis. Northern lights strike like watercolors on the night sky. So why ask the task will mask you like Lucifer? 40 pounds of plutonium sent to Jupiter, written in the scripture of the cold era. I can't see clearer, the rain is still coming nearer. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. It's so hard to say goodbye to the French fry, but that shit would've just killed me anyway. Don't be a slave to society's living grave, reacting like a microchip injected clone with no mind of your own and still alone. They say life is a test, but it's more like an experiment, so we live in fear of it. Sponsored by the government, I raise my voice and revolt against the occult and establishment. But 85% who exist can't handle it, and only 15% understanding of that. Only 1/3 have the common decency to give back. I symbolize the hop side of rap because the hip side is whack. Trendy MCs glorifying all the things that they lack. Aloe Blacc representative of all life forms. Amoebas to homo sapiens, calm seas to storms, chaos to the norm. Conforming only to my reality, subject to human life, the fallacy. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. It's like there's just too much going on to keep my eyes focused on the dawn. It's gonna take a lifetime to organize my mind, so I can travel on the path of the divine. To the fact that light protrudes through molecules of oxygen intermingled with nitrogen. I still use my intellect circumnavigating both hemispheres. In 3.89 milliseconds, my rhyme continues to tear through flesh. Thorough like transcendentalist poetics as I preach. Lyrics that intend only to beseech thee. Now I see light of day as ray beam shine through clouds like raindrops of acidic pH balance. My talents increase the feeling, the level gets more appealing. Some niggas may act intelligent with the presence of relevant. Should've stayed celibate and abstain from touching the microphone. Transmitting hormones through electric shock treatment. Dream sequence, the family handling more weight than brakes. Shake the fate from the tree and knowledge to dwell amongst the snakes. Lock them in heaven's gate and wait for hell bop to drop into the atmosphere. Cause suicide is coming near. Clearly you do not hear me correctly as I speak. Avoid looking directly into my eyes because weak I will make you draw energy from your adenosine triphosphate cycle. Avenge the title of my status when gripping the vocal tone. Magnification apparatus, aka the microphone. It must be known who has monopolized the globe. So all kowtow now and bow down to Aloe. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I beckon to get the mic check-in. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I beckon to get the mic check-in. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit. You must now come to terms with the truth of your own meager existence on this planet. You have no proof, and you cannot convince it. My soul is too advanced, ascending. It's the weakness of your thoughts I remember. Now run from me swiftly, I will lift thee off your bridges. Keep a folder with list of all the cowards, punks, and bitches such as you. So accept the facts as they're presented. 'Tis the very essence of your mental growth I prevented. Resent the reasoning that brought us here to this point now in time. As I commence to verify golden rhyme, words chime, emitted from my cerebral cortex, deflects into esophagus complex, into the larynx, ejected to molecules of air, which vibrate to your ear so that you know I'm still here. It's clear, or we're aware, can life be leading me? It's been defeating me since I was counting numbers with phalanges. Can't stand these years weighing me down like heavy atomic resonance. I might as well be dead like president. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I begging to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit. You cannot manipulate my fate, I shall debate, because my physical body exists in infinite states. So in more ways, the one I will form to solid mass. The last nigga who tried to take my prize, I vaporize. Use telekinetic methods of approach to poach brains. Inject liquid nitrogen in your blood and freeze your veins. Then tap it like a junkie and watch it shatter to pieces. I delete your ignorance and download my thesis. Process completed, emptiness is all that's left when I arrive into this world that prescribes hate, anger, and lies. The multitude of you don't even understand the words I calculate, adding to the unmistakable fact that you're fake. Fallacious scribbling pages of empty promises you know you'll never keep, cause you're afraid to go where drama is. Some niggas don't even possess a mind of their own, following tones like microchip injected clones. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit. Asinine rappers, losing skills by the second. Run from me as I beckon to get the mic checking. You lost it, so now you're gonna have to forfeit. Should've known that Aloe Blacc was about to take your shit.
And shift shape, rearrange and balance double-sided for less weight. And those that seek equilibrium in the mind state lose their minds and begin to be treated like ingrates. Assume that what is fat to one is not to another. Bring upon the love for hip-hop, my brother. Translate the words that can be understood for my Negro. Divided we die, together we grow. Now exit this old system that you used to, cause I peruse through the reason why some people want to use you. Blood-sucking leeches trying to take what I got. Sub-zero equals never. You better assume not. Thinking the plot, I'm walking on water through walls and breathing fire. Like Samson and Delilah, my service is for hire. Enveloping the beat, circulating around the room. I've never been so irritated since I left the womb. And soon, the hand will reach the shape of a fist to scratch MCs, assuming shit off of the list of history. Stand up soldier, stay strong, black and sallow in your head. You better know and not assume that.
Beware. I gave you fair warning. Beware. I gave you fair warning. Beware. I gave you fair warning.
The half-life of all the chemicals that compose your whack prose is catching bad ones from weak throws and whack shows. Behold upon the verbal mechanic, organic, never sycophantic. I pump my fist 2 times to make crowds get frantic. Simplicity is best, you guess, but really not sure. Thoughts are impure, and your path is a detour. You'll follow Aloe, the leader of black sheep and lamb. Correct and determinate destination of government plan interpretation. A new horizon for the sun upon dawn. Forbidden fruit is evil, to all it must spawn. Regenerate, multiply, manifest with different faces of death. He whom assumes soon will see doom. Sideshow freaks with non-techniques is having fits. So what I got to get, they start grabbing. I'll cremate you and then collect your bones like paleontology. I already told you who's the leader, follow me.
That is, if you dare follow me.
You better assume not.
I gave you fair warning. Beware. I gave you fair warning. Beware.
I awaken for those who remain dead in the sleep of lethargy. Never thought much of moonlight or sunshine. In effigy, they swing from ropes. Dangling hopes choke like throats. My plans are small. Falling bridges in London fog. My hand reaches, my eye teaches, my mouth preaches to all the waters on the beaches, getting washed upon the land. My life is a grain of sand, yes, 1 in a million. For the fact, make it a trillion. Infinite among the many, plenty for the bountiful, the dutiful. Never the assed out that's bootiful, not beautiful. My complexion is with perfection, correct in its direction. The melanin insufficient, have approaching this infection. Difficulties arise with these new strategies. The world is in decay because the greed for technology has met its peak. No more do the common men seek to settle reparations. Ready to die, no preparations, assume not.
I gave you fair warning. Beware. Only your own form. I gave you fair warning. Beware. I gave you fair warning.
It could have been just a phase that I was in a box trapped like rats in cages filled with sin. These cages had me perceiving false realities. Names and dates lose the meaning as I float like air. And where should I look to find shelter? Am I my brother's keeper? Am I my sister's helper? This world is helter-skelter with the smirk of evilness. Shall I forfeit my circle for the square peg test? Now when I mention circle, I'm directly meaning life and all that it embodies, symbolizes, or what have you. I speak of poetry, the transcendental bliss, and the words simply grab you. Captivate, make no mistake, the fake will take if they can. Thus I discuss alternatives to being man. I would like to be a tree and personify the strength, but the way things are moving, there seems to be no length of time that I can let my freedom ring like a trump. Elephantal memory perception has been debunked. I thunk about it and came to the divine conclusion. I am simply a thought, not a real human being. Fantasy is what I'm seeing when I look into the sky, and dream is what they see when they look into my eye. Guess the lies that I was made to believe kept me blind. Now I realize that life is just a thought inside your mind. I am me, and she is me, and he is me, and we are we. Now together we breathe the breath of life. That's the heartbeat of humanity's pain and strife. Soulmates wandering through the gates of fate, taking chances as thought combines and enhances. I am me, and she is me, and he is he, and we are we. They're understanding what I taught them. The lessons elementary like Sherlock to Watson. Escaping all the troubles and the problems that I caught in. Holding on to my sanity but losing it often. I'm coughing out my stress and frustrations. I bleed to speed the process of elimination. I heed the words of leaders within my nation. I weed the herd of bad apple members, cold-hearted like December, trembling in the frost and lost with no hopes of survival, awaiting the horseman's arrival. Hold me responsible for all my actions and reactions, cause and effect. Keeps me in check. Take the last words out my mouth and put them on display. Ask the subconscious self if he would like to stay just for a few moments longer when the wind subsides, and when it does, into the future we'll ride.
Who would bear the whips and scores of time? Who would bear the whips and scores of time?
combines and enhances. I am me, and she is me, and he is me, and we are we. I am me, I am me, I am me, I am me, I am me. Don't tell me I'm too young. Don't tell me I can't spit knowledge forth from my tongue. Tell me not that I am cow dung. Don't tell me that I can't combine the knowledge I have with the principles of math to calculate the judgment day. And if the truth will set me free, I must be in the world of misery, cause I've been lying since I don't know when. Talking about the pure mischieving in the Garden of Eden. Prayed away all of my weed and asked myself, what am I reading? Did Jesus write this? Is it really the Holy Scripture? Is it worth 1,000 words for me to get the big picture? Do I have to give my soul to a T-shaped hole? Just because my fellow man is raised in hand and say mine, the concept is benign, it doesn't hurt to believe it. Does that mean since it's golden that I have to retrieve it? Think twice like Jeopardy before I jeopardize my state of being. Rearrange the sights that I'm seeing, like a sign of the times or the signs on the street. I sign my name on the sheet like the language I speak. My hands show you the words, formulating the speech. I guess you didn't realize the young wise can teach. But before I hit the road like raindrops in June, evaporate and float in the sky like a balloon. I have to stress my main point directed to the sky. The one common link of all humanity is I. Outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside.
Ignorance, brief violence, got me listening to silence and searching for light within the darkness. Visions are deep like Noah's Ark is. It's buried next to where my heart is. Still in my hands, biodegrade to a carcass. The talk is not expensive. The ultimate aim to remain pensive is being tried like Atlas with the weight of the world upon his shoulders. His life remains an unsolved case within the folder. That which exists out of sight persists out of mind and thrives on secrecy like mass villains and killings. So now I'm willing to let the materials go to receive the aesthetics. No need for paramedics, pathetic display of dismay, labor with no pay, crooked but not gay, all fun but no play. Time is of the essence, you have to value my presence, cause I was building the image and likeness of God. It's not hard, don't worship me, just follow the dialect. The syntax is not complex, diction removed from context. It all reflects the symbolism of the soul, mind is solid form. Housing knowledge in my dorm like college perform to the expectation of professors to manipulate the words of the lectures,
I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside.
There was once a sky in a tree who said, what I am is what I be. And what I be is what I do to stay true. Almost like bubonic flu, the words plague the earth with a sickness, mixed with ill minds, whining listeners. What is this? Definitely not the world that I planned, but man, oh man, took it into his hands. Thought he held the destiny of what would be, wasn't is, but what is, and what was, because what will be, que sera, sera, will be, still the impudent, impotential human mortal. Believe the lie told, thought he could hold the portal to the future and fate. This is the part that I hate. I am the one who could have changed this, but I was born too late. And now we see how everything turned out in the end. Existential concepts of stupid men send me to the four corners of the earth so I can spit over the edge. Jump from the ledge and land on a star. Who I be is who I are, and who I am is Aloe, the poet with no name, the poet with no name, the poet with no name.
I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside.
Lord, Lord, deliver me from evil, wash away my sins. It's this mentality of evil that I'm trapped up in, most probably
because I was born from the evil of kin. The evil got me again, the evil got me again. I'm blowing in the wind with the answers to the lost questions. Ancient Kabbalah scriptures got me questioning my friends. The actions of men are mystified in my eye, wondering why the Lord brings wrath upon the sky. Lord, tell me it's a lie, that the ones that I trusted with my safety truly hate me. I can't handle the truth. Years lost to find the proof, it's hidden under the teachings. I'm watching people floating through my visions and I'm reaching a heightened awareness, but no one cares about this. Nobody else who this is hearing, so I'm losing my grip on this old type of reality I lived before. I throw history to the floor so I can stomp out the lies. My eyes are bloodshot and horrified by the secrets that were kept, all while humanity slept. They're still sleeping while I'm here weeping for a change, yelling for a change and screaming for a change. The people who I try to tell just speak and look at me strange. I'm seeing everything different, but they think it's all the same. One day the truth will manifest, and I attest to the God that I will speak only the truth, cause I'm on the outside, looking on the inside, and Aloe's on the inside, looking on the outside, looking on the outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside. Aloe on the inside, looking outside. I am on the outside, looking inside.
My pops is chillin' with his friends, he drink the Tanqueray and tonic. But when I'm with my friends, we be discussing urbanomics. Some niggas smoke the chronic, but that's too cliche. Me, no way, I'm not part of the majority. It's the old street hustle of the urban acropolis. Concrete jungle raining, now like apocalypse. Center of the metropolis, I pull like acceleration. Triple the force, my concentration. To focus on the foe side, many blessings to most high. From the locust to low side, the middle of my eye. Deep and empty like the pupil with the retinal aim. Contact to make the whole black, cause I love my name. Blind individuals never see the big picture. I'm vivid like Van Gogh, you're just a stick figure. I'm old and tessellate like Escher in mathematics. Fold my hands to multiply, divide and conquer. I surpass and annihilate. Tell your friends to guard their faith. Emanon is man like hate. Scraping suckers off my plate. Send them up to heaven's gate. Lock them up so they can wait. Notice how I demonstrate the demon's trade. Evil K wrapped around my head and dome. Got these niggas headed home. Get up off the microphone. I be yelling hypertone frequency. I'm on the A-L-I-S-C.
Manifesting today's lesson. That's what I'm called on the street.
Ancillary effects, autonomous action. Asking an axiomatic attic attraction. Attacking antagonists anonymously. Avaricious, amassing anger at Aloysius. Magically delicious with my rapper's delight. Choking you with food for thought if you decide to bite. Suckers react despite the fact that I will rupture the anatomical structure. Heartbeat flucture. Wait when I announce that I will pounce like Black Panthers. Life is just a riddle and Emanon has the answers. Affect niggas like cancers with the thorn of a Capricorn. On the 7th day of 79 I was born to shine, never mourn. Philosophically torn between north and south with my hands over my mouth. Destined to rest in peace, but first be the greatest. Get it straight, I'm on the A-list.
Manifesting today's lesson. That's what I'm called on the street.
I be working niggas like force times distance. Booming in your Jeep with subatomic pistons. Pushing fools with mega jewels because the rhymes are antidote. Freshen up the whackness with my skill, I got the antidote. When I hold the microphone, I also grab my phallus. Grip upon the mic so tight my palms begin to callous. Millions of peasants get robbed for their food and presents. Aloe's unpleasant like a crowbar in your abdomen. stabbing men in the face so they don't have an odyssey. Pulling suckers cards like a cashless society. You say you shine like a diamond and that's true. Looking hard, but I can still see right through you. Glimmering in light, but in the dark I can't find you. Let me remind you, even in blackness I shine through. Clear like the glass on the mirror, no reflection. Pulling suckers out from the front like C-section. So migrate your booty out to the end of the line. This is my time and I will persist. It's the Aloe Blacc and I'm moving on up the A-list. Aloe on it.
Manifesting today's lesson.
And you can talk the talk, but can you be the bee? That's the problem with most MCs these days. Always trying to think of something funny to say, but not me. See the value that I follow, feel this void that stays hollow. Whack rappers keep on sucking like it was a 40 bottle. Even then I set a trend, little kids will model after. However, their childish antics bring this wide man to laughter. I open up a chapter to this verse in my biblical text. Semantic simple, but syntax complex. So once you weed through the verbiage like crabgrass in your garden, you can understand my message and your intellect will harden. Not meaning you're hot-headed, gassed up with unleaded, but knowledge solidifies within your third eye. So even though I can't find my baby, hip-hop is my love, and all of the above, no ifs, ands, or maybes. I was born to write poetry. That's why whenever I say a word, people notice me. No, I don't sing like Jodeci or Brian McKnight. My food for thought is poisonous to MCs who bite. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. So just boogie down. The happy days are coming around. Who's bringing the sound? You're with Emanon. You don't even have to think twice. Lovely and nice. Hip hop extraordinaire. Like the devil we dare to make it hype. So just give a second to warm up. You see my tongue be getting hot to the touch. My fingertips burn up like ashes and burning embers. Cheap shot. Exile and Aloe composed the three members. Emanon's the team and I'm first up to bat. Matter of fact, the only one who's gonna rap on this track. Unless Exile decides to touch. He's a DJ and the MC who be ripping it much. Besides that, cheap shot comes with amazing beats. Make the fluids in your eardrums leak. Matter of fact, my lyrics smack you in the face until you got a bloody knot. Because my stuff's always on it like your abusive grandpa. Never stop. Hip hoppers need me like they need oxygen. Gasping for breath. Yo, I'ma tell them what's next. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, step, move, step, move. You ain't with it. You ain't with it. Start. You can check the pulse. The pupils dilated when I kill it. Heat up microphones, burn suckers with my tone like a skillet. Can you feel it? I'm bound to make your nerve cells tweak. The dialect that I see will make your lyrics obsolete. I'm like cursed, the pale god dwelling amongst the heart of darkness. Ruling over the zombies, awaiting conflicts, apocalypse. Now you know what the topic is. Set you in your sarcophagus. Transform from zygote to Bible, now to philosophers. You wanna be the ish? Well, I'ma tell you who the dookie is. Trap fools between my cell walls, just like the nucleus. I know I got you bugging at my choice of word. Never commercialize the singing like the voice of bird. Proper combination, conjugating, adjective. adjectives and verbs. Real heads gather to see me speak my dopest terms and words. I learned when I was young to bite my lip and hold my tongue. But rules were meant to be broke, so with the power I spoke. And now I see there's no hope. Most mortals are superfluous. From rhyming to when I bust, being myself is a must. I rose from the dust, somewhat like reincarnation. Most people are searching for their identification. If you don't know who you are, turn off the television station. The only way to discover this through meditation. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, step, move, step, move. I keep on rapping till I run out of breath. I make a move, yeah, yeah, yeah.